Hi crocheters of the world, I'm Wana and this is Wana's Crochet channel on YouTube. In this tutorial I want to show you how to crochet this beautiful square motif, and I actually began here a tablecloth. I think for tablecloth they are just perfect, and for a coaster too. They are really beautiful. So let's get started. I'm working with two colors for my tablecloth, but I think it's pretty nice with one color too. For this project I am working with a 3mm hook and with a cotton yarn that, yes, goes with 3mm hook. It's a mine, it's a cotton yarn Catania from Scheckenmeyer. So we begin with a chain of 14. Now I have here my chain, and now yarn over, insert the hook into the 6th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and work your first double crochet. We will work first our fillet in the middle, so this part, and then we will work our rounds to create the square motif. So chain 1, skip 1 chain and into the next, work a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 chain and into the next, work a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 chain, into the next, work a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 chain and into the last, work a double crochet. Now we have 5 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will go on for 4 rows more. So we will begin each of our row with a chain of 4, which means chain 3 for the first double crochet, chain 1 for the first chain 1 space, yarn over, skip 1 chain and into the next double crochet, work a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, into the double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, into the double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, into the double crochet, and I want to show you how to finish, chain 1, and now here we have the chain 4, so we skip 1 chain here and into the next, work 1 double crochet. Okay, now I have to complete 3 more rows and I will be back to show you how to continue on. So I finished my fillet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of fillet, and we have 5 boxes. So let us start our first row around, we will work in rounds now, around our fillet for the square motif. So chain 3 for the first double crochet. Now around here into the first box, work 3 double crochets and 3. Now into the next 3 boxes, in each of them work 3 double crochets, and these 3 boxes are on the side of the square, and then we have 1 box for each of the 4 corners and 3 in the middle for the side of the square. Continue on with 3 double crochet in each of your box of these 3 boxes. 1, 2 and 3, and now I am into the box for the corner, and here I will work 7 double crochets. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I just go on the other side with 3 more. working the tail too. Okay, so I have to continue on. We have to continue on like this until the end of this first round. So I already almost finished my first round. I have to complete my first corner. I began with a chain 3 and 3 double crochets, which means 4 double crochets. So I have to work 3 more to complete the first corner. 2 and 3. And now of course insert the hook into the third chain of the beginning chain 3 and slip stitch to join. And this is our first round. Now for the second round we will chain 1 and exactly into the third chain where we slip stitched to join we will work 2 single crochets. Now into the next 3 double crochets of the corner. This is the first one, don't skip it. 1, 2 and 3, work 1 single crochet in each of them. Then chain 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and skip the 9 double crochets of the side. And into the corner, on the 7 double crochets of the corner, on the top of the first group of 3, work in each 1 single crochet, into the fourth work 3 single crochets, 2 and 3, and on the top of the next 3 work 1 single crochet, 2 and 3, and continue on like this. Chain 9, skip the 9 double crochets of the side and around the corner work 3 single crochets, into the fourth double crochet 3 single crochets, and into the next 3 in each of them 3 single crochets. I almost finished. I chained 9 for the last chain 9 space, and now I have to finish the corner, so I will insert the hook into the first double crochet of the corner on this side, and I will work 1 single crochet, into the next 1 single crochet, and into the next 1 single crochet. And now into the very first third chain where I worked my 2 single crochets, I will work 1 more and insert the hook into the first single crochet worked and slip stitch to join. Now this is the second round, and now let us begin with the third round. For the third round we will work like this. Chain 3, yarn over twice for the triple crochet, and into the chain 9 space work 1 triple crochet, chain 1, another triple crochet, so this is the second, chain 1, third triple crochet and chain 1. Now let us work the fourth triple crochet and chain 1. Now 5 and chain 1, 6 and chain 1, 7 and chain 1, 8 and chain 1, 9 chain 1, 10 chain 1 and 11. And this is the last, so we have to work 11 triple crochets. And now chain 3 and into the second of our group of 3 single crochets worked together of the previous round, into the second work a slip stitch and chain 3 again, and repeat the 11 triple crochets with chain 1 in between them into the next 3 chain 9 spaces, and then chain 3 and into the second of our 3 single crochets worked together, work a slip stitch and chain 3, and so on to the end of the round. almost finished my third round, which is the second to last, and I chain 3 and I want to insert the hook exactly into the slip stitch here where I began and slip stitch to join. And this is my second to last round. Now let us work the last round. To the last round we will have to join. So when you work the first one, of course, you just continue on for the entire round as I will show you. But from the second one, if you want to work coasters, of course you don't have to join. But if you want to work something like tablecloth, you will have to join as I did here. Oops, here. And now I want to show you how to join them together, of course. So I will join this here. Okay. Now let me show you first how to work the round. So into the chain 3 space, we will skip directly into the chain 3 space and we will work a single crochet and then 3 more. So 4 single crochets into each of our chain 3 space all around. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now over the 11 triple crochets, actually we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chain 1 spaces, and we will work like this: chain 3 and into the first chain 1 space it slips into the first chain 1 space, 1 slip stitch, and we continue on like this: chain 3, chain 3 and into the next 1 slip stitch, chain 3, slip stitch into the next, 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 chain 3, slip stitch into the next. Yes, we have some more. Chain 3, slip stitch into the next, chain 3, slip stitch into the next, and chain 3, and over the chain 3 space work 4 single crochets, 2, 3 and 4, and you have just to skip into the next chain 3 space to work 4 single crochets and then begin again with the chain 3 slip stitch. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 chain 3 spaces, and it's very important not to go wrong with these chain 3 spaces. We must have 11 because it's the chain 3 spaces which we will use to join together the rounds, square motifs. Now let me finish one more side and I will be back to show you how to join. So I stopped here in the middle. As I said, we have 11 chain 3 spaces and I already worked 6 and I stopped because into the next 5 I want to join. So let me show you how. We will always have, as you can see here, we will always have this one in the middle, so the chain 3 in the middle we have 11, so we will join 5, skip 1 and join 5 where we have the corner, so we will have this one free, okay, in the middle. Now this means that I already worked the 6 chains, and now from here I will chain 1, and now I will count here from the first chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the 5th insert the hook from above and pull the yarn chain, slip stitch and chain one more, and this is our first joining. Now into the next, chain one space, slip stitch, chain one, and the same thing into the next, chain three space of the square that we are joining with. Now insert the hook into the chain one and slip stitch, chain one, and just we have to be attentive not to skip any of our chain three space. Insert the hook into the next chain three space and join with a slip stitch and chain one. Come back to the square that you are working at, slip stitch, chain one, and back into the square that you are joining with, and into the next chain three, slip stitch and chain one more, into the chain one, slip stitch, chain one, and back into the last chain three space and chain one more. And now we are just go on and work our 4 single crochets, 1 on the chain 3 space, 3 and 4. And now let me show you. This is my first joining part, and I have to join here 2 on 5 chain 3 spaces. Exactly the same. I don't know how to keep the fabric to show you. Okay, now we will chain, we will 4 single crochet into the next chain 3 space, 3 and 4, and we are ready to begin. So chain 1 instead of chain 3 and insert the hook into the first chain 3 space. Just be sure that you are into the first, and this is the first, okay, like this. Now pull the yarn from the back to join and chain 1 more. Go back into the chain 1 space and slip stitch, chain 1, insert the hook into the next chain 3 space, exactly the next, don't skip any, pull the yarn and chain 1. Okay, now again into the next chain 1 space, slip stitch, chain 1, oops, chain 1, and insert the hook into the next chain 3 to join, like this, and pull the yarn through the chain and this loop and chain 1 more. Now insert the hook into the next chain and slip stitch, chain 1, and insert the hook into the next chain 3. Now we have to pull the yarn from the back through the chain 3 and through the chain 3 space and through this chain, and chain 1 more. Now let me count. So we have 1, 2, 3, and this is 4th. So we need 1 more joining, chain 3, 1 more to join, sorry, and yes, here we have 2, so we have 1 to join and 1 will be left free. Now chain 1, insert the hook into the chain 3 and join, chain 1 more and back. Okay, and this is the joining part. And now we just want to continue on with the chain 3, skip into the next chain 1 space and slip stitch, chain 3, into the next chain 1 space and slip stitch, chain 3, skip into the next chain 1 space and slip stitch, chain 3, into the next, chain 3, into the next, to finish the round, chain 3, and we have the chain 3 space where we will work our 4 single crochets, 3 and 4. Okay, and skip directly into the first single crochet worked and slip stitch to join, chain 1 to secure, and you can cut your yarn because you are ready. So that's it, and it's really how can I say, how can I show you, sorry, like this. It's really nice. I think it's, as I said before, it's just perfect for a tablecloth or for coasters or table runner, something with the table. Okay, I don't know, it's the filet in the middle that gives me this this idea for this project. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe for more other tutorials, and see you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.